everyone's having a good day so far. How are you guys? I'm so sorry, I'm really nervous right now. This is the first time I've ever been like shaking before a stream, which is saying something considering the past week, every single day I've been streaming somewhere like over on Twitch. Hey Justin! Can't stay long because I have to go pick up— ooh, new glasses, that's kind of fun. I mean, no worries, honestly. Yeah, how are you guys doing? This is a new format. Y'all get to have unfiltered Hazuki, which is significantly more like jittery and stumble over wordy than, you know, edited Hazuki. Hi. Yeah, so this is basically your guys' space to ask questions, or I don't know, whether it be like skating or about me or about I don't know, anything, honestly. We're just gonna hang out for a little bit. I do have some life updates and some video updates that I want to tell you guys about. And then if we have time left over, honestly, I'm tempted to just draw frogs that are skating. It's 1:30. Oh my god, it's 1 a.m. I'm so sorry, Hilma. Holy crap. Yo, Justin, yeah, me too. Honestly, I couldn't find my glasses the other day, and I like panicked for like half an hour, being like, I can't find my glasses, I can't see anything to find my glasses. It was a mess. I am so sorry that I'm keeping you up at 1 a.m. though, Hilma. But it's lovely to have you all here. Honestly, like, I don't know, I'm really glad to see like names in chat that I recognize. Also, I like the pink light right now because it's hiding the fact that my entire face is flushed. Yeah, you really should go to sleep. I will keep the VOD later. If you have any questions, drop them in chat right now and I'll answer them and you can rewatch them later. Like, go to sleep, man. Sleep is really important. But yeah, so this is unfiltered Hazuki, eh? Unfiltered nervous Hazuki. Yeah, I'm here. I'm down for any chatting or talking about anything, if that makes any sense. I try my glass. Oh gosh. That's pretty bad. I did that back in like, I remember I got tackled once in grade 7 and my glasses just snapped in two. And the rest of the day was just awful because I couldn't see the board or anything. Oh my goodness. In Australia, it's like 7 a.m.? 8 a.m? Something like that, right? It's like pretty early. Oh no, I tried to find a time that would like balance out everyone, but it kind of didn't work because I have pretty much the same amount of European viewers as I do like Australian and more like east, I guess, of like east side of the whole world map. It's just really hard trying to find a time that balances out. Have you ever— oh, sorry, my chat box is kind of funky. Have you ever stepped on— no, I haven't. But that does sound like something I would do. What? That does sound like something I would do accidentally. It's 11 a.m. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, that makes sense why you need to run errands now, though. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, so like, this is just like a thing behind the scenes. The chat box in like in my view of what you guys are seeing is faster than my chat box that I have like as part of like the stream edity thingy. So I keep reading things off like the tiny text instead of the actual chat box. This is why I'm like getting closer and closer to the monitor. Trying hard not to laugh right now since I'm the only one awake in my family. Sorry. Oh my goodness, yeah, 1 a.m. is interesting time to be awake. I feel like when it's 1 a.m. I also get way more giggly than I need to be. It's usually my friends joke that after about 10:30 p.m. I turn into a different person and I like regress in age about 10 years. So instead of being 19 years old, I turned 9 and my friend just texted me, how was my skating stream? I just started it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, shall we start with the life updates? I'm gonna just go ahead with that. So I am how do I phrase this? As of right now, I'm living in like the middle of nowhere. I live in like the middle of a forest, which kind of, it's really nice for skating because I get to skate on ponds. It's rollerblading up. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I want to sleep at 6 a.m. Okay, going to sleep at 6 a.m. is oh, you know what? No, I used to do that. I can't say that. Oh, yeah, I used to do that too. That's a tough one. I hope you're not in like high school, because that would just be awful for schedules. Anyways, yeah, so I live in the middle of nowhere, which is lovely for skating, because that means I can skate on ponds and I can like drive to skating rinks. But in the new year, about probably halfway through January, not July, halfway through January, I'm gonna be moving to Toronto, which is the biggest city in Canada. Super fun, super cool, super loud, super scary. And I won't have a car, which means that basically I have to walk and public transit everywhere. Which wouldn't be that much of an issue if I didn't have social anxiety. So, I'm gonna be skating a lot less. The number of videos I put out, I'm honestly not sure how that's gonna change. I will have roommates, and so I need to be very careful about how loudly I talk. And when I'm filming my videos, I tend to project a lot, so I do it when my family's not at home. I was in school. Oh my god, high school all-nighters suck. They're so bad, because you have to wake up 8 in the morning, man. Those are awful. But yeah, so I'm not too sure how constantly or how like regularly I'm gonna be able to put out videos. I mean, that's not honestly saying much, because my schedule has kind of disappeared in the past 6 months. I'm so sorry about that. I try, but you know, a lot of things sadly come before making videos. This stuff, like, I really love making videos, man, but it's a lot of work, and I have a lot of commitments, including, like, school and work, and, you know, it's a little hard to balance sometimes, so sadly it does kind of get pushed on the back burner a lot. But I won't have work when I'm in Toronto, so maybe there'll be more videos. I can't really make any promises. Yeah, that's a big old question mark there. In terms of video updates, I have a list here, and I looked at it and my brain just didn't process it. I have okay, so I want to do like a holiday themed baking video, because I know, like, especially the folks that come back and keep watching me, so essentially you guys in chat tend to like those videos a fair bit. They are very chaotic, and I won't be able to film them when I'm in Toronto, because I can't, you know, roll around in roller skates in the kitchen in the flat. I really shouldn't do that. So now's the only chance that I have to make them. So I will be making like a holiday, probably Christmassy, like gingerbread themed one, which will be fun, I think. I hope. It'll be very chaotic, knowing me. I also don't know how to make gingerbread, and I don't like gingerbread, so maybe not that one. But I have no time. Yeah. Do you think crying is a bad... I graduated 2 of my classes this Wednesday because I was so angry. Yeah, you know what? Me too. Honestly, school's hard, dude. Like, it's... Oh gosh, don't get me started. It's exam season for a lot of people right now, right? I don't know about, oh shoot, did you say you were Sweden, right? Yeah, I don't know when your exam season is, but, like, for a lot of, like, North American universities right now, it's exam season, and I think a fair number of Canadian high schools also has, like, exams recently. Yeah, no, I've had my fair share of cries over projects. A lot of them have to do with, like, group projects, or like other people just don't contribute. But you know, that's kind of the way it is. You just kind of chug through them and hope for the best. Wait, by the way, Justin, you stream on Twitch? School is hard, yeah. Dude, drop your URL in the chat. I'm gonna go watch your streams later. Streaming's fun, honestly. I really do enjoy streaming. I was so nervous about this one because, like, I basically had... Okay, here's the thing, right? When you stream to 0 people, if you're streaming like a game or if you're streaming drawing, it's totally fine because you have something to do with your hands and you have something to focus on. But in this regard, I was, like, really worried that, like, no one would be in chat and no one would be talking. And I was like, what am I gonna do sitting here for an hour talking to a blank screen? I'm so glad you guys showed up. But yeah, Twitch is a lot of fun. We're taking a pratfall. That's like when you fall backwards, right? Yeah, I actually, September when I lived in Toronto, I took a pratfall, caught myself with both my wrists, and then I had both wrists like mildly sprained for a month. It was really hard doing dishes because at that time I was like living alone in Toronto, so I'd have to do a lot of the dishes and like the housekeeping myself. That was so much hard. That was so much hard. That was a lot of work, and it was pretty hard. Yeah, I've taken a pratfall. Exam season at the moment. I don't know. Ooh, yikes. Honestly, though, school is just overwhelming in general. yeah, I I take in Canada, like university, you're supposed to take 5 courses, but I take 4 instead of 5 because I can't handle having 5 classes. Exam. Do you mind if I send it on? Oh yeah, go ahead, send it on Insta. Had to see you, but fair enough, dude. That's so fair. Good trip. Oh my gosh, no, Helma, go to sleep. No, go to sleep. Sleep is so important, man. Very, very important. This is coming from someone who is like almost continuously sleep deprived. The only reason why, oh no, you can't see the bags around my eyes. Well, I wear a lot of concealer. But yeah, no, sleep is really important. Go to sleep. I don't want to keep you up. Ooh, you study horse? That's awesome, dude. Whew. Like veterinary type stuff? Like vet school? Ooh. I've always loved animals, but a lot of them scare me. I like them from a distance. I have a fear of dogs. It's really sad because I also love dogs. Like, they're adorable, and the nice ones are like just so sweet. And I have like a list of dogs that I know of that I really like, but generally I'm terrified of dogs because I had a lot of bad experiences as a kid. But as y'all know, I have 2 cats and they are lovely. There is not one on my bed right now, but there usually is. It's just a gray blob in the middle of my bed. Oh, and also there's another video that I have started working on. That made sense. It's edges for like narrow spaces, so like roads and sidewalks and things, like where you have like a continuous stretch you have to go. All good, honestly. Like, get your glasses. Glasses are freaking important, man. Thanks so much for dropping by, though. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, so the edges video, I lost my train of thought. I have a video for edges that should hopefully be from like beginner all the way to like higher intermediate. And it's just like a bunch of different exercises that you can do on like a continuous stretch. For me, I have like a bunch of back roads that are really, there's a couple that are incredibly well kept for some reason. So instead of having like a big square or like rectangular rink, I just skate on roads, right? So it's like a lot of edge exercises specifically for people that skate on roads, or road like surfaces. And obviously it applies also to like rinks and like bigger, better spaces, but it's hard to find those, I find, at least. And I feel like other people probably have that issue as well. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. The biggest issue for that is I do have to film it on a public road, which means that whenever a car comes by, I need to take down my entire setup, move it, wait for the car to pass, and bring it all back and reset it up. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to film because it is like really cold outside and there's a solid chance I'm going to mess a lot of it up. So yeah, we'll see how long that one takes. Hopefully I'll have it out before the end of the year, which isn't saying much because that's like a month from now. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, those are the 2 videos I had like ideas for. You guys are honestly like welcome to give me video suggestions. I know a lot of people really want me to do crossovers, and I'm a little apprehensive about doing crossovers because it's such a basic and like very important skill that I don't want to teach it wrong and have people like, I don't know, learn it wrong. That really scares me. But I think I'd be more comfortable with like exercises for crossovers, if that makes any sense. My voice went just so high just there. I don't know. I'm down for suggestions, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. I don't know, does anyone have like things they want to ask or advice or a random joke? Oh, I was thinking about, I don't know if this is something people would genuinely want or not, but I was thinking about having like, or making a Discord server so that people have another way of like accessing a large body of inline skaters for questions. Tried to do a pivot last time I used my inlines and I fell. There you go. At least you didn't hurt yourself. You know what? Falling is very important. Would you do the challenge that you step on? No, I will not do that. I'm sorry. I like my skates a little too much. Yeah, honestly, dude, rubbing alcohol, try to get it all off, eh? I lost my train of thought again. Right. If would people be interested in having a Discord server? That way we can like, I don't know, have a place that's easier for people to ask questions. I don't know, this might be just a me thing, but I tend to get like really scared of leaving comments on videos for some reason. So like for me, live streams and like not video, live streams and like Discord chats and stuff like that tend to be a lot more easy and less stressful of a place to ask questions. And I want to kind of give space for people like me to ask questions if they like, in like a less stressful way than YouTube comments. My DMs are always open. You can always like email me, text me, I don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't know. This could just be me projecting my social anxiety onto random people on the internet. But I don't know. But yeah, so inline skating Discord. Maybe I'll think about that one. If people are interested in it, I will make it. But I will say I'm a very, very bad Discord mod. Another thought though with that is like we could do like game nights on there and it'd be kind of cute. I don't know. Admittedly, my brain is really fried right now. But yeah. What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing, they just waved at each other. I don't know how to recover from that one. I'm at the end of my bullet point list of things to talk about, I'll be honest. The last thing on the bullet point list is draw frogs skating if no one shows up, and then smiley face. Is that a ye or nay? Because honestly, I'm down for just ending the stream here. It was very lovely chatting with y'all. If y'all want to keep chatting, I'm down. I don't know. I'm vibing with the music. I feel like I've heard this song before though. I don't know. Anyways. I feel like a lot of that nervous energy has kind of worn down a little bit, and now I'm just drawing like mental blanks. I do have a list of a huge list of skating ideas somewhere, skating video ideas. I did have, oh my gosh, before like the bulk of this semester happened, like especially over the summer, I'd choreographed about 4 different songs, like programs for 4 different songs. It's a good joke, to be fair. But yeah, I'd choreographed 4 songs and I just never got around to filming them, because one of them was reliant on a friend of mine doing tap stuff for it, because it was like a collaboration type thing. And then a couple of them I lost the pages that I choreographed it on. Oh, thank you, Hilma. Like, okay, here's the thing. If we made a Discord, we can VC, and then it would be like a 2-way conversation instead of me like talking at you and you like typing. I don't know. It's like, it's weird to entertain a chat through, oh my goodness, through a live stream, because like all the people, like what you guys want to say, there's like a slight delay, and I feel like the conversation keeps like stuttering back and forth. But it's lovely talking to you guys too. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. It's really nice to be able to interact with you guys. I really appreciate you guys. I hope y'all know that. I lost my train of thought again. What was I saying? Oh, skating. Yeah, so I had like a bunch of like programs and choreography stuff planned, and I had like one specifically for like that would kind of introduce the camera as a character in it and like pull it back and forth and stuff, and it was gonna be really cool. Then I had another one about coraphobia. It's an interesting experience when you are rollerblading. That's a good question. I'm gonna table that. I'm just gonna finish talking about the thing and then I will answer that one, because that's a really good question. I also need to think of an answer. But yeah, I had one about the coraphobia, which is the fear of failure, which is something I experience a lot in like my normal like outside skating life, and for some reason skating is like the only place Yeah, skating is the only place where I just don't feel that ever at all. Maybe not ever, because I we're just talking about my mental health now. I do feel a lot of imposter syndrome when it comes to like that kind of stuff. Wait, what do you mean by like you? I'm trying to remember what I said earlier now. I'm a dancer, so I want to try to make one of the choreographs. Oh, that'd be really cool. See, another idea I had is I know I'm really into musical theater, and I love things like my brain just drew a blank. I've never seen High School Musical, but everything else I really love. I need to watch it. It's on my list. But there's if you know musical theater, you probably know Heathers and the song Candy Store, which is like a very like sassy and very like hip thrusty kind of dance. And I learned how to do it on normal shoes and on high heels, and so I wanted to try doing that in roller skates and or on inlines. And I had the idea of learning a bunch of like musical theater choreography and then trying to do that on inlines. Hey, we love a musical theater nerd. But yeah, I learned the Heathers dance so I could try to do it on inlines, and then I did it on inlines the other day, and I almost like ate the pavement. So I want to film it now. Anyways, interesting experience when I was rollerblading. Honestly, I think it has to do with like the human interactions I have when I skate. Like, it's really nice to be able to like finally get like a jump or get an element and be like, yay, I freaking did it. But I think the best part is when you like talk to people while doing it. I'm trying to think. Like 6 months ago, I was skating in town, and I had this little girl and her dad come up to me being like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And like in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I just fell 3 times on the pavement. That was really bad, but thank you. And they were like, oh my gosh, like how did you do that? Blah 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 blah. And like it's I don't know, it's lovely to be able to talk to people. And like, I don't know, they're just so sweet, and they just want to learn about skating, and that makes me so happy because I love to share about skating, as you can tell. What else? I once had a couple of mothers come up to me after a public session that was like really empty, so I was practicing like a couple new things, and I just kept falling on my butt, and by the end, like my pants were just soaked. Thank goodness I wear black pants when I'm skating, because I just fell so often on the ice. You know, people know me as the one that falls all the time, right? A couple of mothers came up to me and they were like, you know, what you were doing out there was amazing. Thank you for showing our kids that like it's okay to fall when you're skating. And I was like, oh, like that sounds like it'd be an insult, but to me that was a moment of like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like I'm glad that I can show that it's okay to like the whole thing about skating is you can't learn unless you fall a bunch of times. You know? Did that make any sense? I feel like it didn't, but I don't know. Yeah, just talking to folks is always the best part of skating for me. But also the thrill. It's like it's such a freeing experience for me. Like the speed at which you glide at, and like everything about skating when you're skating is under your control. Maybe like a couple pebbles on the ground are out of your control, and when you trip on them, that's kind of out of your control. But everything else, like when you do like, oh my gosh, when you do spirals, I'm doing Donald Trump hands. I should not do that. When you do spirals and like spins, it just makes me feel so powerful and free and just like beautiful, I guess. I don't know. I built a lot of my self-confidence on the foundations of skating, if that makes any sense. Like I learned how to be self-confident a lot through skating. So that was a very roundabout answer. I'm not sure if that even answered your question. I had a dance and sing performance this Thursday evening. Yo, that's awesome. I wish I could sing. That's one of those things that like I haven't gotten, what's the word, confident about yet, my singing. But yeah, I lost my train of thought again. Can you tell I'm tired? MBTI? I'm in... Oh! Moore-Briggs... No, Moore-Briggs? Is that what it is? Personality test? ESFP. What is that? Extrovert? Something... I don't know. That's like the 16 character or personality type things, right? First time I ever went skating, my rink gave me an award for being the most persistent. Aww! Yo, there you go! I feel like that's what teaches you how to skate. If you're just constantly like trying not to fall, A, you're gonna hurt yourself, because you're gonna, at one point you're gonna do something and it's gonna make you fall, and then you're gonna try not to fall and you're gonna hurt yourself. And B, like I said, you don't learn anything if you don't fall. You gotta fall to learn. But dude, that's pretty awesome. You sing like 24/7. So do I, actually. To the point that my family is very annoyed by it. But I sing a lot at work, actually. My job, I don't have like, I have coworkers, but they're not in like the same building as me. So I tend to just like put on like a musical theater playlist and just belt my heart out because I know no one can hear. It's great. It's all like physical labor too, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what my personality type is. I've taken the test several times and I've gotten different things every time, but the last time I got it, it was the same one, I believe, as Tom Hiddleston. I think it was like a light green color. I can't remember. I don't even know if that's actually like the question you're asking, if you're asking about my personality type. I'm very introverted, if that's any help. Actually, that's not accurate. In social situations, I'm an ambivert, and then in situations where it's less social, I will just full on become an introvert. But it depends on the people that I'm with, I guess. If I'm scared of the people, then I'll fully become an introvert as well. And then what are the other things of that part of the test? I think it's pessimist and optimist. And I can't remember what the other two were. You never fail to make me laugh. Thank you. I try. Am I an optimist or a pessimist? Okay, I'm an optimist with everyone around me. I'm a pessimist with myself. So it evens out. 3am musical theater playlist belting because I know no one can hear me. Right? You know what? Okay. One of my favorite things about driving in a car in the middle of nowhere is that you just... This sounds bad. You don't have to pay attention to the road as much because you don't have like all the lights and you don't have a bunch of cars crossing intersections and stuff. So you're just driving straight or turns and you know the route. I go all out in my car performances. Just all the heck out. It's so fun, man. Honestly, it should be really embarrassing, but no one can see me, so it's fine. At complete extrovert, fair enough. I think skating's made me more of an extrovert because it's like, it's made it so a lot of people come up to me at the rink. This is kind of because I skate a lot on public sessions. I make sure not to hurt anyone, and I make sure that I'm very distanced from everyone. But I talk to a lot of people at the rink, and that's kind of helped me become more extroverted. And then COVID happened, so now it's just kind of all up in the air. I don't know what I am anymore. I just spilled water. But yeah. I love singing in the car, it's so good. I like this song. I love this kind of chill vibe. I keep like trying to get all my words out as fast as possible, and I can feel myself getting more like amped up and like rising out of my chair. Those theater class and singing lessons, they're made for my car, right? Oh man, I used to do choirs. I used to be in a lot of choirs. Up until like grade 8. No, up until grade 9, because I got my high school had like a thing where you could get a credit for like lunchtime choir, and I did that for 1 year. And the choir teacher there was just awful and kind of turned me off from the whole thing. And I never did it since then. But your shirt reminds me of your possess. That is the nicest compliment I've gotten this entire frickin' month. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I love button-up shirts so much, and I love suspenders, and I feel like I just don't get to wear it anymore. So like I felt like this was like a really good occasion to wear it. I was thinking about wearing a bow tie as well, but I was like, that's a little much. It's a little much. Oh, Takara, hi! By the way, sorry. It's hard to watch you without laughing, so watching this. I'm so sorry. Did a lot of choir. I was in oh. M. Fair enough. Okay, here's the thing, right? I feel like I'm not this. I was in high school. Oh, nice. There you go. Excuse me. When I know that there's a camera pointing at me, I feel like I get like a lot more bubbly and a lot more energetic, which is weird because then I have to keep reminding myself to tone it down so I don't like, I don't know, get too bubbly. Surprised. Of course I do. Oh my goodness. Of course I know you. Okay, that sounds really weird. Wait a minute. I need to backtrack. So here's the thing, right? Everyone who comments more than probably like 2 or 3 times on my videos, I know you guys by name. So like Hilma, Justin, and Takara, I know all of you guys, like, by name. That sounds really creepy now that I think about it. I'm sorry, I just... Typing while walking, oh my god, Justin. Don't use up all your data. Oh no. I hope you all... I can't talk. Takara, I hope you're doing well. But yeah, again, like you just saw, I get really bubbly when I'm in front of a camera. And it's like, I don't want to say it's the personality I get in front of a camera, because it's like, it's an extension of myself. Like, it's not me, but it's also like a me turned up to 11. I think that makes sense. Yes, actually, yeah, that's... Oh, thank you. I try to be. You have 20 gig... Oh my goodness. I have a 10th of what you do. Oh, I'm jealous. To be fair, Canada's like data systems are just awful. They're so bad. So expensive too. Yeah, no, actually, I remember messaging you, Takara. We were talking about oh shoot, I can't remember what, but I think I gave you suggestions on people to watch videos of, right? Fair enough. Aha, but you don't know my last name. Talking on Instagram as well. Oh, yeah, you too, Helma. And I think I also gave you... Wait, who am I thinking of now? Yeah, because it's the both of you guys that I've talked to in the past month. And then I think there was another person. Okay, so here's the thing. I have an easier time remembering names in YouTube than I do on Instagram. So you've motivated me to roll. Oh, thank you. Spin boards, right? Yeah. Oh, here's a funny thing. Okay, so I have a ballet board, which is like a $20 version of like a spin board, right? And it's, I guess it's for like practicing pirouettes or something, but you can use it to practice spins. And I use it on my deck a lot with like one of those office chair mats that you like put under your office chair so you don't scratch up the floor. I bring that outside, put it on the porch, and then I do spins on it. But then the other day I couldn't use one of the mats in my house for some reason, so I took some candle wax and I put it on the bottom of the spin board, thinking that like, oh, it'll just like create like a little bit of a buffer so like I don't scratch up my board a ton. Turns out it makes the thing go like so incredibly fast that I thought I would die on my porch. So don't ever wax the bottom of your spin boards. That's my advice at 1:35 a.m. for Hilma. Okay, wait, I need to... There's a backlog now. That's... yeah. Dude, I thought your last name was Page Slayer. Actually, you know what the thing is? I have a very, very common last name. Like a very, very common Japanese last name. So I've Googled my full name before, and I never come up. It's always like other way more famous Japanese models and stuff that comes up. So I'm honestly not that like, I don't care about my last name being out there or anything, but it's also just something that doesn't ever really come up. Does that make sense? I don't know. Hilma, go to sleep. Oh my goodness. Ooh, 11:36. Wait, so that's the same as Australia time, right? I think. I too am an Aussie. Is that the same as Japan time? I don't remember. For me, it's... Oh, you guys would probably know. It's 7:37 p.m. for me. Actually, so we're at like 38 minutes right now, right? I think I don't know. I do have a stream I have to get to after this. There's no like set time for it. Oh, nice. I wanna go to Australia. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Huh. Very cool. Oh, right, because it's 11 hours ahead, not 12. How long are they gonna be live? I don't know. Honestly, how long do you guys want me to be live? I'm a pushover, honestly. Any number you give me, I will stick to. Yeah, I do need to do another stream in a little bit over on my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/MissSqueak. God damn. I want to go to Australia, man. It looks lovely. Also, it would be nice during the middle of winter, cause I guess middle of summer for you guys is pretty grueling, eh? I also want to see Summer Santa though. South Korea. Ooh. South Korea sounds nice. 12 stream. Wait, what do you mean 12? Oh, 12-hour stream? Oh god. I'll just take you guys upstairs to go make dinner with me. Maybe one day. Not today though. My ice skate or rink opened up recently. Any tips going to the ice for the first time? Yes, actually I have a lot of tips. So first, so this is your first time ever skating is my guess, right? Ice rink for the first time. Go to sleep, dude, honestly. I'm gonna keep the VOD up so you can just come back and watch more of it later. Go to sleep. Sleep is important. Also, I've kept you up for 40 minutes. I feel guilty now. I'm not committing to the 12-hour stream. I'll probably end in 20 minutes, okay? Maybe one day. Maybe when I'm in Toronto. Yo, if you want a longer stream, you can check me out at my Twitch. God damn it. 2 times in like 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. You don't have to. I'm gonna be like drawing Owl House characters if that's appealing to you at all. I don't know. Yeah, ice rinks. Okay, so very important. You need to practice your edges first. Now, if this is like your entirely first time on the ice, you're probably gonna have issues moving, and it's very similar to rollerblades. Okay, yeah. So first, like at least 5 sessions, you're gonna want to try to focus on your edges, right? Just focus on like gliding and maybe like really broad curves. Nothing too fancy though. No like slaloms or none of that. You basically, you kind of want to, the first session, what's most important honestly is to make sure that you can get up off the ice after you fall, because you will fall. Try your best to like learn how to glide, I guess. I was gonna do a 12-hour stream when I reached affiliate, then I didn't. Dude, reaching affiliate is hard. We haven't done it either, if that's any help. It's hard. Gosh. The rigs were closed. Yeah. Well, okay, so the thing is, if you know how to rollerblade, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to start on ice. Ooh. You can understand a bit of Korean. That's awesome. I've seen that video of like learn how to read in Korean in 5 minutes or whatever. I tried it for like 3 minutes and then I gave up. But yeah, so a lot of what you've learned on rollerblades will hopefully transfer over. I don't like this song. Okay, sorry. A lot of it should transfer over. Stick close to the boards. Try to how do I say this? Visualize where your weight is over your feet, if that makes any sense. With your rollerblades, like I don't know, it's a tough one. It feels like you're on thinner blades when you're on ice, if that makes any sense. Reached affiliate, just didn't do the 12-hour stream. Fair enough. Yo, pog for reaching affiliate though, that's really hard. Like I said, still haven't gotten there. Oh gosh, it's so hard. I'm also just bad at marketing. Yeah, so be careful. I think it's really important to be kind of like mindful of how it feels and how differently it feels. Does that make sense? I'm realizing why I don't answer questions live now. I need time to think about it a little bit. But yeah, you're gonna want to focus on edges, focus on like simple glides, maybe 1 foot glides if you can make it up to it, but try to stay on 2 feet for most of it. Stay close to the boards. That's pretty important, just so that you can catch yourself if you're about to fall backwards. Try your best not to fall backwards. If you feel, yes, we all believe in you. If you feel like you're gonna fall at any point, try to like bend forward and reach. I just did it, but you can't see it. Like, okay, wait. Put your hands on your knees, because that tends to help stabilize you a lot, if that makes sense. Okay, wait. It's inlines, but I feel like my mom would about. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, sorry. I know I'm not very eloquent when I'm live and nervous. Honestly, dude, just DM me. I'll answer if you need any more help. There's also a lot of videos on like beginner figure skaters on YouTube. I think Sofa Bar has one. Coach Michelle Hong probably has several. Coach Mary has at least one. I used to stream daily, then uni. Oh, that's fair. What do you stream? Yeah, so check out those videos because they might be helpful to you. I'll be honest, I haven't really watched them all the way through before. Thank you. I'm really not, but I appreciate the thought nonetheless. I'm a lot more eloquent in my essays when I have time to think about what I'm saying. Not the best at rollerblading, I can glide. Okay, yeah, so just try your best to like move the same kind of muscle motions onto the ice, but just be really careful about falling backwards. Try not to fall backwards. Hands on your knees if you ever feel unsteady. Yeah. Make sure that the skates you get fit properly and they don't hurt. And if your feet start hurting, then like sit on a bench for like 5 minutes. Overwatch and Dead by Daylight. Oh, Dead by Daylight. I can't talk. Ooh. I've been meaning to learn how to play Overwatch. There's just a bunch of games that like I haven't had the time nor like the resources to learn how to play before. What type of skates do you use? Ooh, okay. So I have my inlines with me. My ice skates are somewhere in the other house, in the other side of the house. These guys are, the boots are the newest ones that I own. These are the first boots that I actually like bought, not secondhand, and they're Jackson Premiers, I think. Yeah, Premiers. And then these are just my old Snow Whites. These wheels I've had for 3 or 4 years now. I changed them and then I changed them back, and these are so incredibly worn and I need to get new wheels and I just haven't gotten around to it. Oh yeah, learn to skate classes are really, really helpful. Want to go to Canada? Because, aw, thank you. Honestly, I want to meet all of you guys. You seem so nice. I'm telling you, we should just make a Discord and we can all VC together. It'll be fun. Have you ever fallen backwards on inlines? Oh, you have never. Dude. That is amazing. Obviously, you do not have to, but if you ever want to play and get some help. Thank you, please. Can you please help me? I have like, I've started lining up people to teach me how to play video games. I have a friend who's gonna teach me how to play CSGO. I have another one who's gonna teach me Final Fantasy 14. Skates are a little dirty. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, that's a scuff too. I showed the scuffed side on stream. Slightly less dirty. No, there's still dirt spots. Honestly, it adds character. Discord, yes? Okay. I will make a Discord then. I'll make an announcement on my YouTube at some point then. I'll make it. Y'all need to help me mod though, because I'm telling you, I'm such a bad Discord mod. Hi, Master Support Player, I'm here for you. I don't know what that means, but yay. Thank you. Yeah, me too. Me too, Takara. Yep. Okay, honestly, I love these scuffs though. They add character. I feel like I've done real work in these because I've fallen so often and just scuffed them so incredibly much. That's what skate covers are for, you know? Seem to be a really nice person. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you. Hello. Oh, hi. Welcome to the chat. I hope you're doing well. What are any budget inline skaters you would recommend who's not ready to commit yet? Ooh, okay, so that's a really tough one. I'm gonna turn down the music for this one because it's getting loud. That's a really tough question, I'll be honest. Last time I checked, and admittedly this information is pretty out of date now, I do need to make a new like frames video because there's so many more new ones on the market now. That video is like more than a year old, isn't it? Yikes, I really need to get on that. Last time I checked, the four-wheel brands seem to be a little bit cheaper. So you have like your off-ice and your pick skates. I don't know how accurate that is. It also depends on your country because depending on the country, you're gonna have different like import taxes, different shipping fees, different like all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's a little bit tough. Try to find a distributor or like a shop that sells it that's in your country so that you don't have to take on all those shipping costs and like import fees and all the shipping delays and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty tough, I will be honest. As for, okay, so usually you need the boot and the blade, right? Where's my skate? You need the boot and the blade, right? Depending on where you get it, sometimes it's easier to find like package deals and those will be cheaper, but sometimes it might be cheaper to just buy the blade and then buy like the boot somewhere else, maybe secondhand. It depends on like how knowledgeable in skating you are otherwise. When I first started, I could barely do a 3-turn on ice. That's a lie. I could barely do a waltz jump on ice right after I learned a 3-turn. And so I got these guys. It's now wall decoration for me, but I got these secondhand boots that I spray painted to make it look nicer, but you can kind of see that there's like a huge crease here, and it's even worse on this side. They came creased, but I didn't really need that kind of support because I wasn't that proficient yet. So buying secondhand boots and then buying the frames separately was a lot cheaper for me because these boots were like what, like $50? I don't know how much that would be in your currency, and like it changes across country, which makes it really hard. But yeah, the best thing I can say is do a lot of research. I will make another frames video. That's okay. I'm gonna add that to my document, by the way, so that I remember to do it. I need to wait for my keyboard to pair. What else? Just one question. How do you afford skating fees like rink costs? As for skates, I have Impalas. I don't. I'm joking. Okay, so a lot of my skates are secondhand. Like I said, my inlines are the first skates that I've like entirely bought by themselves new. Kijiji is lovely. Where's the... These black ones, which used to be my white figure skates. Again, I really like decoration. They've kind of been gutted a little bit, and they're the... Oh, you can't see it, but on my normal setup, you see like the blades hanging from the walls. It's from this boot, and those are my first figure skates. Buying secondhand until you are proficient enough that you actually need the support is great at cost cutting. My inlines, or not inline, what am I trying to say? My ice skates, my second pair, the pair that I skate in now, are Resport, what is it? RF3s? RF1s? Exclusive? Something like that. It's a lot of support. It's a little bit too much support, and then it has Matrix Supreme blades on it. Specifically because I had a skating friend from China that was like an international student, and we just became friends at the rink, and we were just hanging out, and she was like, oh yeah, so I have this like extra pair of skates that I can't skate in, and I was like, I'm the same size as you, so I bought them off her for like a very, very cheap price because she just got like a new set of skates anyways. Okay. I'm gonna check it out. Where I live, it's kind of hard to find stores like, yeah, that's fair. You know what's surprising? I'm from Canada. Canada is one of like, other than I guess like Japan and Russia and China, it's like, it's one of those fairly big skating countries. And before the pandemic, finding places that sold the inline boots, or not inline boots, inline blades were really hard. Oh, thank you, Abby. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so it is pretty hard, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's very region specific, sadly. I could do like a specific guide for Canadians, but that's about it. Because if I start doing those, then I'll have to do it for every country. And I don't know anything about like shipping and taxes for other countries, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really sorry. I wish I could help more with that one. It's really hard. Yeah, how do I support my skating habits? There's a reason why I'm a self-taught skater. I don't take any lessons because lessons are freaking expensive. I also don't tend to use like free skate ice time because those are about 20 bucks a pop. Because I live in the middle of nowhere, there tends to be a lot of ice rinks that have public sessions that a lot of people just don't go to. There's a specific one on Wednesdays at 9:30 in the morning in like a rink like 40 minutes away from my house, where it's always the same 5 people on the ice, and it's me and a kid who's a figure skater, her mom, and then these 2 lovely ladies that are learning how to skate. Which means that I basically can do whatever I want on the ice for like almost 2 hours for $2.50. It's just kind of about finding those rinks that no one goes to and finding times that no one goes to it, but is technically still public, so it's a really cheap thing. And like, I get that I'm incredibly privileged to be able to do that, because that's a really hard thing to find, and I'm not gonna be able to find it in Toronto. But yeah, it's kind of about, I don't know, trying to just find like weird workarounds around a lot of things. Because they say you're not supposed to figure skate on that ice, but they also really don't care. Because there's like 5 people on the ice. Anyways, sorry, I need to look through the backlog now. Okay, gotta check it out. Right. That's fair. Paying shipping honestly really sucks though. So I feel for you. I wanted to get Snow White frames, but I couldn't get them. I'm really happy with my Golden Horse frames. That is fair. Golden Horse, actually, they've gotten a lot better with their frames too, because I'm pretty sure the new set, because they have 2 now, right? The newer one, you have like ability to change the wheel placement for some of them. Again, I don't remember much about the new frames. I will be making a new video on that soon. That one just takes like a lot of, that kind of video takes a lot of research. So it'll take a little bit of time, but I'll try to get it done before I move. Or maybe I film it in Toronto, I don't know, we'll see. I think Australia, there are barely any rinks. Oh, that's fair. Yikes, okay, well, how do we solve that one? Okay, well, for the longest time I had like, why is this song so loud? I had like ping thingies on Kijiji that would tell me whenever near me someone started selling figure skates. Now a lot of it was like crappy like recreational skates, but every now and again you'd get like a really good one. And like you'd kind of type in a bunch of keywords and stuff. I live near one. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. It's a lot of digging for sites and places that you can find stuff. And it's a lot of luck, sadly. Okay, I live near one, got shut down. Ooh, homophobic rink owners. We don't like that here. Oof. Yikes, yeah. Oh, thank you. I try to be helpful. It can be a little hard because sometimes it's like, you know, I don't know where you're from, and B, most likely I don't know how skating works in wherever you're from. When it comes to things like buying boots and stuff, a lot of my advice is very centralized to Ontario and like Canada. Yeah, I'm sorry about that one. We only have public sessions at 1, but it's holy crap. $22 for a public session? Oh god, okay, yeah, so Hilma, we will finish the live stream soon then. You need to get to bed, bud. $22 for a session though, that's crazy. I guess, yeah, okay, in Canada we have like the benefit of like everybody goes skating at some point, so it's like public sessions tend to be pretty cheap. Like the most I've paid for one is maybe $5. But oh my gosh. Yeah, that is steep. My Golden Horse frame was built rocker, yeah. Rink's technically still there, but I'm not. Yo, Justin. I want to join you. That sounds so fun. Just go out with their pride flag. Hell yeah. Per session. That is crazy. 2 hours a session. That's still $11 for an hour. That is I can't wrap my brain around that. Holy crap. And on that note, no. Okay, so we do need to start thinking about stopping because A, Hilma needs to get to bed. B, I need to go eat dinner so I can start my next stream. C, I'm sure y'all got lives to get to. Justin needs to pick up his glasses. Yeah. So, I will make the Discord. I will post the link somewhere. I'll post it. I'll post it in the community tab. And I'll probably put it in like my link tree and stuff like that so that you guys can find it. Yeah. I'll probably announce it also on my Instagram stories when I make that. It probably won't be tonight though. Fair warning. It's exam season, man. But yes, thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for showing up. It made me really happy. I feel like I've calmed down a lot since the beginning. Hey, there you go. Now you can see. That's why I was asking about how you afford your country is obviously. Yeah, we are cheaper. It's because so many people go skating here. And I mean, like, if you really need ice time, then you wait for the winter and you go out to a pond. Sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. But, you know, yeah. Yeah, the thing is, it really varies across countries and across, like, continental borders. Is that the word? I don't know. Where I live, we have outside and inside ice rink and public sessions are free. Yo, okay, but you live in a colder country, eh? Like, colder European. That's fair. That makes sense. That's kind of like us. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So I do have to sign off. But thank you guys all so much for coming. Last I see the light. Oh, no problem. See you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, we will Discord. I'll do that at some point. And yes. Yep, whip nay nay. I'll know how to sign off a video. How do I usually sign off my videos? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.